Namaste, Namaskaram, सुप्रभात, गुड मॉर्निंग। सफरा की ओर से मैं आज के समारोह की सूत्रधार गीतिका गंजूधर आप सभी महानुभावों का हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूँ, हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ। यहाँ उपस्थित सभी गणमाननीय अतिथियों का और बहुमूल्य श्रोतागण का हार्दिक स्वागतम। सफरा में आज हम सब के लिए ये अत्यंत गर्व का विषय है, अत्यंत खुशी का पल है, क्षण है कि भारत के वैभवशाली, लोकप्रिय, आदरणीय, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी आज हमारे साथ इस इनॉग्रल सेरेमनी में उपस्थित हैं। जोरदार तालियों के साथ हम ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का स्वागत करेंगे। Sir, we are deeply honored and greatly privileged with your esteemed presence. We welcome you, sir, with all our hearts, with deepest gratitude and boundless happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, देवियों और सज्जनों, आज ये केवल एक सुविधा का शुभारंभ नहीं है. This is not just an inaugural ceremony of a facility. ये एक नई पहल है. फ्रांस और भारत और फ्रांस के बीच सहयोग का एक नया स्वर्णिम अध्याय. आइए शुरुआत करें. To begin this morning's proceedings, may I please invite to the podium a leader whose commitment has masterfully integrated Safra's operations globally. Please join me in welcoming Chairman of Safra, Ross McInnes, for the welcome address. Namaskaram, sir. A very good morning to you.
Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Shri Vivant Reddy, Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Shri Ramohan Naidu, and Honorable Industry Minister of Telangana, Shri Sridhar Babu, and dear partner, J.M. Rao. Dear partners, dear colleagues, chers amis, I'm deeply honored to welcome you today to the inauguration of our new LEAP engine maintenance facility here in Hyderabad. Your presence today is testimony to the uniquely strong bond between India and France, a bond built over 7 decades of trust and friendship rooted in a shared ambition of strategic autonomy. This strong bond also reflects the relationship our group, Safran, has forged with your country over these last 70 years. In the defense sector particularly, on which I will focus my remarks, and our Chief Executive, Olivier Andriès, will talk more about civil aerospace. Safran started its relationship with India in 1953, when we provided the engines for Dassault's Ouragan fighter aircraft. A decade later, our helicopter engines were powering the Alouette used by Indian forces. The 1970s marked the beginning of our cooperation in the space sector, with the full technology transfer of the Viking rocket engine, which led to the Vikas engine developed by the Indian Space Research Organization. It gave India full sovereignty in space launches. In the 1980s, several Safran companies started to establish offices and production sites in the country. A number of sites that has continued to increase very rapidly. And today, I'm proud that Safran is the sole supplier of HAL turboshaft engines, and there are over 1,400 Safran helicopter engines in service in India. India is the #1 market for Safran's inertial navigation and systems, with more than 2,200 systems installed on combat aircraft, helicopters, submarines, frigates, tanks, and artillery guns. In short, on air, land, sea, and below the sea. Indian skies are protected and will continue to be protected by fighter aircraft, Mirage 2000 and Rafale, fitted with Safran engines and other Safran equipment. Our different partnerships with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited are very successful. They cover a full range of multiple technologies and products. Tomorrow, HAL's future multi-role helicopter will be powered by the Aravali engine, entirely co-designed and co-developed by HAL in Safran and Safran in our joint venture. And we're proud to provide key testing and communication equipment for your very own Chandrayaan-3 lunar exploration mission in 2023, 50 years exactly after our first cooperation in space. And the story continues. Today, we're inaugurating our largest civil aerospace MRO facility in the world, here in India, in Hyderabad. We're also very proud to announce the groundbreaking a little later of the first MRO workshop, there again, a first outside France, for the M88 engine that powers the Rafale aircraft. On Monday, we signed a joint venture and cooperation agreement with Bharat Electronics Limited to produce the local modular air-to-ground weapon Hammer, used so skillfully and effectively by your Air Force recently. We are proud to be a partner of the Indian government in the aerospace, defense, and space sector. We are accelerating further our Make in India. With these important developments, we will continue with our history of technology and production transfer in the future to support Indians' strategy of autonomy, Make in India. I would also add that I am very attached to Make in India, as I was born in India, so I was made in India also. That attests to the validity of your model. Prime Minister, esteemed partners, Chief Minister, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your unwavering and constant support, and we look forward to continuing our support to India and to grow together with your country. I shall now hand over to Safran's Chief Executive, Olivier Andriès.
Thank you, sir, for those words. What a historic occasion, ladies and gentlemen. The world's largest civil MRO facility. Ek baar phir se taaliyan ho jaye. And I'm delighted to welcome in our midst the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana. Very warm welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Enamula Revant Reddy ji in our midst. And now, I'd like to invite forward to the podium CEO of Safran, Mr. Olivier Andriès, to share with us his perspective on this significant strategic investment that enhances Safran's global MRO capabilities. Please, sir.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana Shri Revant Reddy, Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation Shri Ramohan Naidu, Honorable Industry Minister of Telangana Shri Siddhar Babu. Dear partners, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be here today to inaugurate the world's largest MRO center for the LEAP engine and for the groundbreaking ceremony of a facility dedicated to the maintenance of the M88 military engine, the engine of the Rafale fighter. That today marks another milestone in the joint history we share with India and reflects the importance of your country for our group. Our chairman, Ross McInnes, has addressed some of our shared successes on the defense and space side. Allow me to complement this regarding civil aviation, where our shared journey has been no less extraordinary. India has become one of the fastest growing markets in the world for civil aviation, where passenger traffic is expected to more than double over the next 20 years. Safran is proud to support the growth of India's aviation sector. Through CFM International, Safran has been working with Indian Airlines for over 30 years, and more than 500 aircraft are currently equipped with CFM engines. The inauguration of Safran's largest maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility worldwide here in Hyderabad is strategic in many respects. This new site will have the capacity to maintain 300 LEAP engines per year, and it will feature a next generation test bench also developed by Safran. This new site will support the rapid expansion of the fleet powered by the LEAP engine, which equips the majority of the new generation single-aisle aircraft, including the Airbus A320neo and the Boeing 737 MAX. Over 400 LEAP-powered aircraft are in operation with 5 Indian airlines today, and there are an additional 2,000 LEAP engines currently on order. And this is the beginning. This new site already employs around 250 people and will reach over 1,000 people at full capacity. This means recruiting and training over 100 people each and every year. Our innovating technical training program is being deployed and includes employees learning their skills on the job in other MRO shops in France and in Mexico, for example. Already over 80 employees here today have benefited from this training program. As laid out by our chairman, Ross McInnes, Safran is not only a major player in civil aviation in India, but also a strategic partner of the Indian Air Force. Safran has supported India's pursuit of sovereignty in helicopter engines. The Indian Air Force is one of our largest operators of Safran's designed helicopter engines, including the Shakti, co-developed by Safran and HAL, and a flagship example of Make in India initiative. Thanks to our military engines and other equipment such as landing system, wheels and brakes, wiring, fuel systems, safety system, we also make a very significant contribution to the Rafale fighter jets. I am therefore delighted that India will host the first M88 engine maintenance site outside of France, adjacent to this facility, and for which the groundbreaking ceremony takes place today. And we will not stop here. Should the Rafale fleet grow significantly in India, we are fully ready to increase significantly our operations in India through a local assembly of those engines and equipment for the fighter jet, and make parts, a lot of parts in India. Our strategy is to continue building a robust Indian engine ecosystem and aerospace ecosystem as part of the Make in India program. Earlier this year, we have announced the establishment of a new electronics and actuation production site in Bangalore, which will enter into service next year. In addition, we have just opened an engineering center for avionics, and we will continue to expand over the next few years. We will keep expanding our supply chain while increasing the complexity of parts produced here in the country. We are committed to double the number of Indian suppliers and significantly increase our sourcing. We are going to multiply by 5 our sourcing between now and 2030. Our workforce, which has already doubled since 2022 to reach almost 3,000 people, is expected to increase by 50% more in the next few years. Our turnover in India is expected to triple and exceed 3 billion euros by 2030, but more importantly, 50% of this turnover will be made in India and generated principally by our new sites. In conclusion, these two new maintenance, repair, and overhaul centers mark a major industrial milestone for Safran in India, but also for the Make in India initiative. Today's event reflects our determination to strengthen our presence in India because India is a strategic country and a strategic market for us, supporting the growth of both civil and military aviation sectors. We are confirming our long-term commitment alongside Indian authorities, industrial partners, and the broader local ecosystem to be a strong contributor to India's self-reliance. We are proud to actively contribute to India's technological sovereignty and its ambition to be a leader in aerospace. And I would like to warmly thank everybody here today for your support, your encouragement, and all of you do play a critical role in preparing this shared journey. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As sir said, we are indeed one of the world's fastest growing civil aviation markets, and may I add to that, the most vibrant one. And on that note, it is so perfect that I now have to invite forward to the podium the Honorable Civil Aviation Minister, Shri Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu ji, to address this event. Sir, please.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Chief Minister Government of Telangana Shri Revanth Reddy garu, Honorable Chairman GMR Group GM Rao garu, CEO and Director Safran Mr. Oliver Andreas, Chairman of Board Safran Ross McInnes, CEO Safran Aircraft Engines Mr. Stephen Suelji, government officials, industry leaders, distinguished guests, good morning and namaste. At the outset, I congratulate all the stakeholders on this defining moment in India's ascent as a global aviation hub for aviation services. Today's inauguration of the world's largest engine MRO facility by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji is a resounding testament to the deep trust and confidence which global OEMs now place in India's engineering capabilities and infrastructural excellence. Over the last 11 years, India's aviation ecosystem has taken a decisive leap, a leap to double the number of airports, the number of aircrafts, the number of passengers, a leap to become the fastest growing MRO market, which is 3 times the global rate. And now, the establishment of Safran's largest LEAP engine MRO in India is a leap of capability, a leap of capacity, and a leap of India's credibility as maintenance, repair, and overall destination. Our MRO market is projected to rise up to $4 billion by 2031 at an 8.9% growth rate, which is far outpacing the global growth rate of 4.8%. I see this as an unprecedented opportunity for global engine manufacturers looking to partner with India's rapidly expanding aviation ecosystem. Spurring by rising growing demand, passenger demand, the country's commercial aircraft fleet has expanded at a rate of 7.6% compounded annual growth rate, which is 3 times the global average. This alone creates demand for over 2,500 Safran engines to power the new aircrafts that are coming. I believe that with an onshore MRO facility in India, Safran Aircraft Engine Services India is set to drive substantial value creation in the Indian MRO sector. Most importantly, this facility marks a major milestone in achieving Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat by localizing up to 90% of LEAP engine maintenance work by 2030. It will significantly cut dependence on foreign repair centers, reduce turnaround time, and lower operational costs for our Indian aircraft carrier organizations. Ultimately, the cost savings by the airlines will be passed on to our Indian passengers. We have all witnessed that under Prime Minister's visionary Udan scheme, air connectivity in the country has grown tremendously, further democratizing air travel in the country. Similarly, with the MRO sector receiving a significant boost, India will strengthen its aviation ecosystem, which is going to see a capacity of 3,000 more aircrafts coming in by the year 2047. For decades, the country has been a buyer's market for aircraft and engines. Now, under the able leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and his vision of ease of doing business, India is fast emerging as a global hub for aircraft and engine maintenance. After Make in India, after Train in India, today, Maintain in India is becoming another strong element in our aviation growth story. With an investment of 150 million, first time a global engine OEM is setting the type of capability that we are seeing today in Safran. And it is projected that by 2028, around 25% of Safran's global LEAP MRO is expected to come from India. Here, I would like to highlight that there have been various progressive measures taken by the central government which have stimulated the MRO development in the country, including introduction of new MRO guidelines. This was in September 2021, eliminating royalties and ensuring transparency in land allotments at our Airport Authority of India airports. Uniform 5% IGST rate. This was announced in July 2024 on imports of aircraft parts, components and tools, replacing multiple GST slabs and resolving issues of tax inversion. Policy measures in Union Budget 24-25, extending time limits for re-import export of goods for repairs, providing operational flexibility was done. GST reduction on MRO services from 18% to 5%, which was effective from April 2020, with full input tax credits was given. Visa manual amendments facilitating business and temporary land permits for foreign pilots and crew engaged in MRO operations was also done. Amendment to Rule 61 of Aircraft Rules 1937 was done in April 2022, extending AME license validity from 5 to 10 years for ease of doing business. Harmonization of CAR and EASA norms to strengthen manpower training and skill development. This was done in December 2017. Customs duty exemption on tools and toolkits for MRO operations was also done. All these major policy decisions have laid a strong foundation for MRO network to be growing in this country. As a result of these initiatives taken by our Honorable Prime Minister, the total number of MRO facilities within India has increased from 96 in 2014 to 166 in 2025. But I see that despite this projected growth, there are some challenges that still exist. Today, import dependence for online maintenance is only 10 to 20%. But for components, airframes, and engines, reliance still exceeds 60%. Indian carriers today send aircrafts abroad to Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia for heavy maintenance. That is expensive for us and also time consuming for us. Consider the fact that the engine overall alone accounts for 45% of the MRO market. So I see unique advantages to make in India a MRO hub with savings of up to 15 billion US dollars over the next 10 years in foreign exchange. And in that context, I hold the view that today's inauguration of Safran's LEAP MRO facility by our Honorable Prime Minister puts us well on the path to emerge as a leading MRO hub by 2030. And I'm especially appreciative of the fact that this development will not only enhance operational efficiency, but also generate direct and indirect employment. Once fully operational, it will service up to 300 engines annually, which will presently go out of the country to get serviced. In the process, it will create over 1,000 specialized jobs for Indian engineers and technicians. I see this as a profound advantage of today's development for the AME engineers and the youth that are aspiring to make careers in this aviation sector. I once again congratulate Safran for the state-of-the-art MRO facility set up to support both domestic and international LEAP engine flights. today's setup is a testimony to the India-France relationship. Already Safran has been working in the military sector. Today, with this presence in civil aviation sector, we are bound to grow leaps and bounds in the future. And I'm confident that with continued policy reforms, strong industry partnerships, and an emerging skilled workforce, India is set to become a preferred global destination for aircraft maintenance, repair, and overall services. And it is a moment of pride for me to be at this Shamshabad airport long back when Chandrababu Naidu Garu, the then CM of United Andhra Pradesh and the present Chief Minister of AP, envisaged this airport. Many were skeptical about the land that was being acquired for this project. But today, in reality, we can see that this very land bank has become a great asset. Shamshabad Airport has become an economic catalyst for the state of Telangana and also the country, creating lack of direct and indirect jobs in this sector. I would like to congratulate the GMR Group for their continuous pursuit in development of aerospace park and aviation at this airport. And I thank the Chief Minister of Telangana and the government of Telangana for their proactive approach and support provided in making Hyderabad an important aviation and aerospace destination and a hub in the whole country. NDA government, under the leadership of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, believes that the development of the nation lies in the development of the state. Today, as we celebrate the Constitution Day, we are committed to the people, to the Constitution, that we are all going to work together. And with Prime Minister's relentless efforts and his passion and his purpose to serve the country, his journey towards Atmanirbhar Bharat and Viksit Bharat is no longer just a vision, but an unstoppable national vision. I would like to close my speech by saying the words that the future of the world is right here in this country. This country is waiting for you. Let us all fly high through the soaring skies. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. As Honorable Minister just said, indeed, Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat is unfolding as an unstoppable mission for all of us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to invite forward to the podium the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Yennamula Revanth Reddy ji, to please address this prestigious inaugural ceremony. Sir, it is your efforts, your determination, and your vision that is ensuring a whole new future for the people of Telangana. Please, sir.
माननीय भारत प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, Honorable Union Minister for Civil Aviation Sir Ram Mohan Naidu ji, Honorable Minister for Industries and IT Telangana State Sri Duddilla Sridhar Babu Garu, Chairman CEO of Safran, we are proud to welcome Narendra Modi ji for this landmark event. I congratulate Safran for choosing Hyderabad for such big investment. Thank you for your trust and continued partnership with Telangana. This new facility marks an important milestone for Telangana's growth in aerospace and defense. It is the first ever maintenance, repair, and overall MRO center for LEAP engines in India. This facility will employ over 1,000 skilled technicians and engineers. It creates new business opportunities for our local MSMEs and precision engineering companies. Today, we also lay foundation for Safran M88 military engine MRO. This MRO will support Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. Hyderabad is a major aerospace and defense hub for India. We have more than 25 major global companies and over 1,500 MSMEs. Our progressive industrial policy, our MSME policy, is ranked amongst the best in the country. Our world-class infrastructure and dedicated aerospace parks and SEZs have attracted several mega investments from leading global companies. We are now top choice for highly complex precision engineering projects. Hyderabad is chosen by like of Safran, Boeing, Airbus, Tata, Bharat Forge, and others for manufacturing and research and development. Hyderabad is one of the leading MRO and aero engine hubs in India. Our exports in aerospace and defense doubled last year, reaching rupees 30,742 crore in 9 months, overtaking our pharma exports for first time. Telangana consistently wins Best Award for Aerospace from Ministry of Civil Aviation, and Hyderabad is globally ranked number one in cost effectiveness by Financial Times rankings for aerospace cities of future. Skilling is very important criteria to attract aerospace investments. Telangana has upgraded 100 industrial training institutes into advanced technology centers in partnership with Tata Technologies, making young people job ready for advanced manufacturing. Our Young India Skills University focuses on specialized training for aircraft maintenance. We invite Safran to become a lead partner in aerospace and MRO skilling efforts. Telangana will continue to support partners like Safran, provide world-class infrastructure, and encourage the aerospace and defense sector. We are building a Bharat Future City spread in 30,000 acres of land. It will be planned totally green, net zero, and India's answer to New York, Tokyo, Dubai, or Singapore, or South Korea. I invite you all, Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, to Telangana Rising 2047 Global Summit at Bharat Future City on December 8th and 9th to unveil our vision. We wish to become a 1 trillion strategy by 2034 and $3 trillion by 2047, associating with Viksit Bharat plan. I also appeal to Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji to declare Bangalore, Hyderabad as a defense and aerospace corridor that will contribute to Viksit Bharat. Jai Telangana, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister, sir. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I please request Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji to kindly unveil the plaque of the inauguration, the launch of Safran's LEAP engine MRO facility. Sir, please to press the remote button for the same. To greater heights. And now we have for you a short film that showcases Safran's contribution towards even more fueling the growth of India's aviation sector.
Who doesn't want to fly? Every dreamer longs to touch the sky. And what does it take to fly? Skill, innovation, determination, and above all, a clear, unwavering vision. All things that today's India embodies with confidence. India is now the world's fastest growing major economy. Aviation stands among its fastest growing sectors.
भारत की जो फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी बनी है, उन सभी सेक्टर्स में से एक हमारा एविएशन सेक्टर भी है। भविष्य का भारत एयर कनेक्टिविटी के मामले में दुनिया के सबसे कनेक्टेड रीजन में से एक होने वाला है।
In just over a decade, India's airport network more than doubled, and the country has emerged as the world's third largest domestic aviation market. And the strength behind these ambitions is the partnership India has built with global leaders like Safran. In the last decade of transformation, Make in India has deepened confidence and prepared a generation ready for the future. And it is into this moment that Safran's new facility arrives as a powerful extension of India's progress. Welcome to the world's largest LEAP engine maintenance, repair and overhaul facility right here in Hyderabad. With an investment of over 2,000 crore rupees, it brings critical LEAP engine expertise to India, strengthening self-reliance. The 45,000 square meter center designed to service nearly 300 engines a year and will create more than 1,100 high-skilled jobs. For more than 70 years, Safran has been woven into India's growth in aviation, defense and space. From producing components of LEAP and CFM56 engines to powering India's frontline capability with M88 engines that propel the Rafale. From co-developing over 710 Shakti Ardhadan helicopter engines and advanced navigation systems that guide over 500 Indian fighter aircrafts to supporting ISRO, this partnership is spread across 18 sites and nearly 3,000 skilled professionals. Today, as Safran and India begin their most ambitious chapter yet, a new horizon opens for the country and for the world. India and Safran together, building the future of flight.
Together, building the future of flight. बहुत बहुत बधाई एक बार फिर से हम सबको। और अब देवी और सज्जनों, वो क्षण वो पल जिसका हम सबको बेसब्री से इंतजार था, वो आ गया है। It is always a privilege and an honor to introduce Sir at events such as these. He is to all of us in India and across the globe a leader who embodies the bhav of seva, service towards motherland. He is a leader who embodies the bhav of bhakti, devotion towards the motherland. And he is a leader who embodies the shakti of patriotism towards the motherland. Sir, आपके नेतृत्व में हर दिन, हर महीने, हर साल भारत एक ऊंचाई से दूसरी ऊंचाई तक उड़ता चला है. 1.4 billion Indians are flying into a whole new future thanks to your unprecedented leadership. Sir, the last 2 decades have been absolutely fantastic, and we as the people of India are very, very proud. You indeed are the architect of Atmanirbhar Bharat, and you have indeed flown India to commanding skies, and you indeed are the visionary behind India's global flight to a glorious rise. With deepest gratitude, I humbly request the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to please address this prestigious event. Please, sir.
भारत के सिविल एविएशन मिनिस्टर के राम मोहन नायडू जी, तेलंगाना के चीफ मिनिस्टर रेवंत रेड्डी जी, साफरान ग्रुप से जुड़े सभी महानुभाव, देवी और सज्जनों, मुझे समय की सीमा है क्योंकि मुझे पार्लियामेंट पहुंचना है, राष्ट्रपति जी का कार्यक्रम है, इसलिए मैं लंबी बात न करते हुए बहुत तेजी से कुछ बातें बता करके अपनी बात मैं पूरी करूंगा। आज से भारत का एविएशन सेक्टर एक नई उड़ान भरने जा रहा है। साफरान की नई फैसिलिटी भारत को एक ग्लोबल एमआरओ हब के रूप में स्थापित करने में मदद करेगी। ये एमआरओ फैसिलिटी हाईटेक एरोस्पेस की दुनिया में युवाओं के लिए नए अवसर भी बनाएगी। मैं अभी 24 नवंबर को ही साफरान बोर्ड और मैनेजमेंट के लोगों से मिला हूं। पहले भी मेरी उनसे मुलाकातें हुई हैं। हर चर्चा में मुझे उनमें भारत को लेकर विश्वास और उम्मीद दिखाई दी है। मुझे उम्मीद है कि साफरान का भारत में इन्वेस्टमेंट आगे भी इसी गति से जारी रहेगा। आज इस फैसिलिटी के लिए मैं टीम साफरान को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। साथियों, आप भी जानते हैं पिछले कुछ वर्षों में भारत का एविएशन सेक्टर भूतपूर्व गति से आगे बढ़ा है। आज भारत दुनिया के सबसे तेजी से बढ़े डोमेस्टिक एविएशन मार्केट में शामिल है। हमारा डोमेस्टिक मार्केट अब दुनिया में तीसरा सबसे बड़ा मार्केट है। आज भारत के लोगों का एस्पिरेशंस एक नए आसमान पर है। ऐसे में भारत में एयर ट्रेवल की डिमांड लगातार बढ़ रही है और इसलिए हमारे एयरलाइंस लगातार अपने एक्टिव फ्लीट को बढ़ा रही है। भारत की एयरलाइन कंपनियों ने 1500 से ज्यादा नए एयरक्राफ्ट का ऑर्डर दिया है। साथियों, भारत के एविएशन सेक्टर में तेज एक्सपेंशन के चलते मेंटेनेंस, रिपेयर एंड ओवरहॉल एमआरओ की सुविधाओं की जरूरतें भी बढ़ रही है। हमारा 85% एमआरओ का काम देश के बाहर होता रहा है। इससे खर्च बढ़ता था, समय ज्यादा लगता था और एयरक्राफ्ट लंबे समय तक ग्राउंडेड रहते थे। ये स्थिति भारत जैसे विशाल एविएशन मार्केट के लिए ठीक नहीं थी। इसलिए आज भारत सरकार देश के दुनिया के एक बड़े एमआरओ केंद्र के रूप में विकसित कर रही है। अब पहली बार देश में एक ग्लोबल ओईएम डीप लेवल सर्विसिंग की सुविधा स्थापित कर रहा है। साथियों, साफरान की ग्लोबल ट्रेनिंग, नॉलेज ट्रांसफर और भारत के इंस्टीट्यूशंस के साथ साझेदारी, इससे देश में एक ऐसी वर्कफोर्स तैयार होगी जो आने वाले वर्षों में पूरे एमआरओ इकोसिस्टम को नई गति, नई दिशा देगी। इस फैसिलिटी से देश के दक्षिण भारत के नौजवानों के लिए रोजगार के अनेक अवसर बढ़ेंगे और हम सिर्फ एविएशन एमआरओ तक सीमित नहीं रहना चाहते। हम शिपिंग से जुड़े एमआरओ इकोसिस्टम पर भी बहुत बड़े स्केल पर काम कर रहे हैं। साथियों, हम हर सेक्टर में डिजाइन इन इंडिया को भी बड़े पैमाने पर प्रमोट कर रहे हैं। मैं साफरान की टीम से आग्रह करूंगा कि आप भारत में एयरक्राफ्ट इंजन और कंपोनेंट डिजाइन की संभावनाओं को भी एक्सप्लोर करें। इसमें एमएसएमईज का हमारा बहुत बड़ा नेटवर्क और हमारा युवा टैलेंट पूल आपको बहुत मदद करेगा। साफरान एरोस्पेस प्रोपल्शन सिस्टम पर बड़े स्तर पर काम करता है। मैं चाहूंगा कि आप प्रोपल्शन डिजाइन और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के लिए भी भारत के टैलेंट और अवसरों का उपयोग करें। फ्रेंड्स, आज का भारत सिर्फ बड़े सपने नहीं देख रहा, भारत बड़े फैसले ले रहा है और उनसे भी बड़ी उपलब्धियां हासिल कर रहा है। वी आर ड्रीमिंग बिग, डूइंग बिगर एंड डिलीवरिंग बेस्ट। और भारत का बहुत जोर ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस पर है। साथियों, ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टमेंट और ग्लोबल इंडस्ट्रीज को आकर्षित करने के लिए हमने स्वतंत्र भारत के कुछ सबसे बड़े रिफॉर्म्स किए हैं। पहला, हमने अर्थव्यवस्था के दरवाजे खोले। दूसरा, हमने अपनी फंडामेंटल्स को और मजबूत किया। तीसरा, हमने बिजनेस को आसान बनाया। साथियों, आज अधिकांश सेक्टर्स में 100% एफडीआई ऑटोमेटिक रूट से संभव है। डिफेंस जैसे सेक्टर जहां पहले प्राइवेट सेक्टर को जगह नहीं थी, वहां भी 74% तक एफडीआई ऑटोमेटिक रूट से खोल दिया गया है। स्पेस सेक्टर में भी बड़ी अप्रोच अपनाई गई है और इन कदमों ने दुनिया को साफ संदेश दिया है, इंडिया वेलकम्स इन्वेस्टमेंट, इंडिया वेलकम्स इनोवेशन। प्रोडक्शन लिंक इंसेंटिव स्कीम्स ने ग्लोबल मैन्युफैक्चरर्स को मेक इन इंडिया की ओर आकर्षित किया है। बीते 11 साल में 40,000 से अधिक कंप्लायंसेस हमने कम किए हैं। भारत ने बिजनेस से जुड़े सैकड़ों प्रावधानों को डिक्रिमिनलाइज किया है। नेशनल सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम ने अनेक अप्रोच को एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म पर ला दिया है। जीएसटी रिफॉर्म्स, फेसलेस टैक्स असेसमेंट्स, नए लेबर कोड्स और आईबीसी, इन सब ने गवर्नेंस को पहले से कहीं अधिक सरल और पारदर्शी बनाया। इन्हीं प्रयासों की वजह से आज भारत को एक ट्रस्टेड पार्टनर, एक मेजर मार्केट और एक राइजिंग मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब के रूप में देखा जा सकता है। साथियों, भारत के पास तेज ग्रोथ है, स्थिर सरकार है, रिफॉर्म से जुड़ा माइंडसेट है, बहुत बड़ा यंग टैलेंट पूल है, एक विशाल डोमेस्टिक मार्केट है और सबसे खास बात, भारत में निवेश करने वालों के लिए हम सिर्फ इन्वेस्टर नहीं बल्कि को क्रिएटर मानते हैं। हम उन्हें विकसित भारत की जर्नी के स्टेक होल्डर मानते हैं। इसलिए मैं सभी इन्वेस्टर से कहूंगा, इंडिया इज प्रूविंग why betting on India is the smartest business decision of this decade। एक बार फिर आप सभी को इस आधुनिक एमआरओ फैसिलिटी के लिए मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। मेरी समय की सीमा है, मैं आपकी इजाजत लेता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।